Hi guys, my name is Daryl Addison. I'm the founder and the president at Torpedo Pod. You're looking at our self-growing planters. We also have two additional companies, Canopod, which is planters for growing cannabis. We have Hosplant, which is a hospital for plants to bring them back to life. And we have agricultural blockchain, which is going to take all of this food growing material that you see right here and is going to make it global. We have a global network in every country in the world. So we start here with Torpedo Pod. What you're looking at is my wife's setup. I wanted her to do it because I think this best represents her style and her likes, but she was busy, so she's helping me to, because of my background in Torpedo Pod, to share with you more information. That was very nice of her. But what we're doing is that we have citrus plants in addition to other plants that are growing in a Torpedo Pod. So she has the African violet, we have the begonia, we have, this is the begonia, this is the, what is this again?
Primrose.
The primrose, yes. And the African, this plant right here, the cats jump up on the table and they eat off of it. So
It's a spider plant.
Spider plant. They love that spider
love it.
plant. I don't know what it is. So it's great. So now that we know what they like, we'll put the spider plant on the floor so they can have access to it. And so they won't come up and mess with all the other stuff and knock things over and things like that. But with that being said, they've been growing by themselves now, I would say for about, I would say maybe 2 months now. This has been 2 months. The begonias has been, I think this is recent. African violets has been over a month and a half. And so they've been growing by themselves. And as we begin to understand the potential of growing inside with such beauty, we just add more plants and flowers. All right, but what I want to talk about is the citrus. We have a lemon here. This is a Myers lemon tree. I know, not much. It's beautiful as I don't know what. And then we have another lime tree down below there, okay? We just really planted this lemon tree. We have a nursery that we go to, and it's cold out. The plants are dying, and so we got discounted on a lemon tree from this nursery. And the fragrance that comes off this this lemon tree is amazing. This has the ability to grow about 10 feet high. It produces the white flowers, and then it has the purple backdrop inside of it. But let me tell you something. One thing that's good about this lemon tree, two great things, first of all, for all of you. First of all, it produces real lemons. It produces real food. It doesn't require a lot of light. So you don't want to put it in a shaded area, even though some people do grow in the shade areas. The metabolism for this plant right here, it appears to be that it is so stable that huge amounts of light or a little bit of light doesn't affect it as much, because it's a very stable plant. It's for indoor and outdoors. But it's growing in the Torpedo Pod. And I wanted to show you because part of my goal was to have a room dedicated to nothing but trees. I have to tell you, this is probably the best room to do it in. But we're going to now, we just brought this new planter in, we put up on the table. What I want to show you now is the lime. What we're going to do now is, we just brought the lime, and the lime is, oh, she's so beautiful. She is so beautiful. We're trying to stabilize her now. They were out in the cold, okay? And so, being out in the cold, well, they were in the nursery, but during the winter time, there was nothing. This is what they had with left, and they're probably turning the corner on these. They wanted to get rid of it. And so we came and we saw it, and we just snatched it up. I mean, sometimes something of this beauty and this size, oh, easily costs you $300, $300 to $400. And already in bloom, oh my God, it's beautiful. So anyhow, next year we plan on opening, this year, and expect us in the next 5 months to open up a store where we'll be carrying our goal is to hit over 1 million trees, plants and trees that grow in a Torpedo Pod. When we ship them to you, all you have to do is plug them up and you move on with your life. You don't have to worry about fertilizing and watering and all that stuff. All of it's taken care of in the program that we'll have for you at Torpedo Pod. So anyhow, we like what's going on with our bushes and trees. We're going to hook this up, which is our next planter. And the only thing I'll have to do, as you order your teas, get your teas, Can you come a little closer and see the T? Because this T is what you're going to use to hook up your plants. So I'm going to now cut a line, and I'm going to hook this plant up right here, planter. So let's see what we got here. I want a pretty long line, so let me see. It's like a Lego set. It's so easy once you get situated, you know what you're doing. Now I'm going to, first of all, let's see if you can follow me. Come here for a minute. I'm going to put the fan. My wife loves putting the fan here because it blows so much good air into the house. And I have to tell you, she does such a great job of monitoring. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to first of all put this T on. So let me put it on. You can see it better. Okay. So I'm going to cut into this line right here. All you do, cut into the line, put your T in that hole there, put another T in that hole there, push your lines in, make sure it's pretty sturdy in line. If you have any doubt, push it in and pull your line back out. See a little rim right there? Push it in and pull your line back out, okay? If you're unsure. Once you get situated, you get a feel for it.
Show us the ring that you have to push in.
Sure. You see this little top ring right here? That is the seal. I want you to push it in on all sides, and I want you then to pull your line out. Forgive me, I got to grab it on all sides. But that ring right there, okay? Can you see it? Can you see that ring?
Now, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So this ring right here. Oh, okay. So I'm going to push this ring in. Ah, I hear that click.
Okay.
Did you hear that click?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now we're going to attach a hose to this right here. And all we're going to do is run it down to the pot below. There you go. It clicked. It did a beautiful job. Now, to cut this to go to the pot below. Now, I'm cutting it and exposing all this for you because I want you to be able to see what's going on. So, and then all we do is plug it into the back of the planter. Turn the planter around, and we simply plug it in. We just added an additional planter to...
Your hand is in the way.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We've added an additional planter to the torpedo pod. Hear the click? Make sure you hear the click. Because you know you push it in tight. Yes, absolutely. There you go. I heard the click. And now we just set it back up. Turn it back around. And your plant is good to go.
The knob?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And we got to make sure the knob is on. Once the knob is on...
Is it counterclockwise or clockwise?
You turn it clockwise to turn it off. And counterclockwise to turn it on. And it's on the knob. It has which way you should turn it. So I wanted to run this by you because a lot of you are setting up your indoor planters. And I want you to be able to optimize those conditions so you can get the best results. I tell you, I'm going to say it again, not because I want you to know how great it is, but I want you to know how therapeutic it is. To have something like this in your house, where you have fragrance going through your house, having plants to clean your air, to clean your environment, is extremely, extremely important. Especially for those older individuals who need clean air. They need fresh air. Put them torpedo pots in their house so that that air supply can be regenerated. It can be recycled. And that gives them the fresh air that they need to move forward. And having them smell something as beautiful as this Myers lemon tree, it is something you've got to smell. Please do not let life pass you by and not enjoy the food and the fruits that are around you. Darryl Addison, torpedopod.com. Darryl Addison, torpedopod.com. Thank you, guys.